this is you. You're inspired by music and you want so badly to be able to write your own songs and music. However, you're too scared to even try because you don't think it'll turn out the way you want it to.
Well, you're wrong. If you watch this Caleb James video, you're going to figure out exactly how to write songs from scratch.
Really?
That's right. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to write songs from scratch. Now, a quick disclaimer for this video. I was holding a guitar in the beginning, and I don't want you to think you have to be able to play an instrument to know how to make a song. What I would recommend if you're not going to play an instrument is just going on YouTube and searching for like type beats that you can just put into your phone and record over, or you can even put it on your computer if you're trying to make more of a professional song. However, for this specific example, I'm just going to show my process on the guitar, but these same principles will work in any form of writing a song. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is just get the general mood and idea of your song. What do you want it to be about? What do you want it to feel like? What are the emotions of this song? So that is what you're going to figure out before you do any of the music. So the mood of your song can be anything you want it to be. It can be happy, it can be sad, it can be whatever you're feeling at the time and whatever you want to make. Now, this can go hand in hand with the genre you want to pick. So for this specific example, let's say I want to make an upbeat, happy pop summer song. Now this is just an example, but you can use any type of mood and these same steps will still work. Now if you are using a beat off of YouTube or any other beat that you're not making by yourself, what you can do is just start playing that and just start kind of humming over the beat and deciding how you want the vocals of the song to feel. But if you are going to be playing an instrument or making the song yourself, what I would recommend first is start to play out a rhythm or melody for your song. So at this stage in the song, this does not have to be perfect by any means. Just find a little bit of structure for your song and go from there. So you can just start messing around and creating something that you kind of like. So I guess I kind of like that melody. So once you kind of have the basic structure for your melody, what you're going to do next is start to just kind of hum with your voice over the melody that you just made and kind of construct something that you like. Now what you can do here is take step one and implement the mood of your song. So I'm going to start doing that. So yeah, just start messing around with your voice and figure out something that you like. So anything like that, just a little minor melody will get you started in any song. So once you kind of get the beginning idea of what you want your melody to be, you can start to refine that melody and create it from start to finish. So let's do that. So yeah, I think I like the idea of that. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect until the end of the song. So you can keep refining it and changing it as you go. So yeah, once I got a pretty solid idea and structure for my melody, I can start humming lyrics over what I just did. Obviously, it's different for everyone. Some people might not be good with lyrics. Some people might be really good with lyrics. So if you want to, you can already have your lyrics written down and just conform them to the song and melody you just created. For me personally though, I like to just hum my lyrics out and kind of freestyle them until I find something that I like. And then once I find that basic idea of the lyrics and melody, I'll refine it until I get the product that I want.
Once upon a time we young, the things we said, Once upon a time we young, I said that you too far this time.
So anything little like the
Once upon a time with you.
anything like those lyrics will get you started on the idea for the lyrics. Now, I will say this. I think lyrics are a very good driving force, and sometimes they carry the mood of the song. So matching it with the mood that you picked at the beginning will be a very, very good decision in my opinion, and it'll just make the song a whole lot better.
Once upon a time with you. The things you said weren't true. Once upon a time with you. Things you said weren't true and you never offended. Time with you. The things you said were true and
So after a little bit of refining the lyrics and melody, here's what I came up with.
once upon a time with you. The things you said were true and now I want you. Once upon a time with you. The things you said were true and now I'm through.
So yeah, when you're just starting out on your song, making the basic melodies, structure, and idea of your song, you don't have to spend too much time on the lyrics and melody, as you'll refine that as you go. But once you do have a pretty solid idea of what you want it to sound like, then you can start thinking about the full structure of your song. So this part right here that I just wrote,
Once upon a time with you. The things you said were true and
that part I'm thinking could be the verse, which will take me into my next point, is the full structure of your song. So the most common structure of a song would be verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, chorus, or something like that. So in this instance, I'm going to make that part that I just wrote the verse, and now I'm going to move on to the pre-chorus. So while each section of the song will have most likely the same mood and feeling, it will most likely have different melodies that you sing and a different structure of the music. So this is the part that I wrote for the verse. So for me personally, I think that sounds really good for the verse. So now we got to think of a different idea for the pre-chorus and chorus. So here's something that I came up for the pre-chorus. So while it's still in the same key and everything, it just has a little bit different of a chord structure and it feels a little bit different. And it's an obvious switch from the verse to the pre-chorus. So after that, I'm going to use the same method that I did in the beginning and just start constructing a melody with my voice. So once I have something that I kind of like, I'm just going to do the same thing and start humming lyrics over it.
But I try and I won't find that I want you to. And I can't find out what you want from me.
And again, after I got the basic idea of what I want the lyrics to be, I'm going to start refining them and getting them a little bit closer to the finished product.
But I find out I can't find you until I go out too. I can't think of what it'd be without you, without you.
So again, obviously these are like example lyrics. If it was a real song, I would take a little bit more time on this section, but I'm just showing the basic principles of how I construct my songs. Okay, so I think once I go from this melody, the pre-chorus, I think I can go back to the main melody from the verse and use it for the chorus as well. So it'd go like this, the pre-chorus. And then chorus. So yeah, I think that transitions pretty well, and I think I'm going to use that melody for the chorus. So now for the chorus, what I'm going to do is construct a more repetitive and catchy vocal melody for the hook. So again, once I got a melody that I like, all I'm going to do is start constructing, you guessed it, the lyrics.
You got me running from, you're gone and now I'm gone. I want you to more, all I want is more. Oh, you're all I'm running towards. Oh, you're that I want more. Oh, you're all I'm running towards. Mess me up and tear me up again.
So yeah, those are the basic principles of how I construct a song. Now obviously what you're going to want to do after you've got every single section of your song and you've got a solid idea of that, you're going to want to place them in order and refine them until it's perfect and it's just the way you want it. Now obviously the first time you attempt this, it's not going to be just a walk in the park. It is something you're going to have to practice at. However, if you take these steps to making your song, it'll make the process a whole lot easier and it'll give you a structure to be able to develop your own processes and own techniques to make songs just the way you want them. So yeah, that's the end of the tutorial. If you liked it, please drop a like. Also, drop your artist name or social media in the comments because I want to hear the type of music you guys come up with. Again, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.
So just go far away and keep the things you want to say.